Hey, what's up, everybody, man? Listen, thank you. You guys are tuned in, man, to another edition of The Leverage Show. I'm your host, Lambo Drew, and definitely welcome to The Leverage Show. Listen, you know I got to go ahead and get my little merch on, man. Shout out to Russell Wilson and Sierra doing this thing. I had to go snatch this today just for this because this whole month we are 10X and everything. So I want to make sure y'all are putting in the comments tonight, man. Nothing but X's, man. Shout out to my guy, Grant Cardone, doing this thing this whole month. We 10X and everything. And tonight, like literally, we got a lead off, man, who gonna really, man, show you guys, man, how to 10X, man, and how to dominate, man, even on another level. So y'all gonna hear my guy, man, Stephen Jah's story, man. Y'all gonna make sure when you see and everything, his story and exactly how he's been dominating on another level in a lot of different areas, especially in the arena I am. And he's a podcaster and been doing this thing for a few years now. So I'm really excited about this tonight. So y'all make sure y'all go and share this video. Share it with everybody that you know. Go share it with your people. Put it in the DMs. Put it in the inboxes. See if you can go ahead and slide it into whatever you can slide it into. You know, you may have to send them a text and be like, yo, are y'all tapped in tonight? Because everybody else is tapped in. I want to make sure y'all are tapped in tonight. Because definitely it's going to be an exciting time tonight, especially hearing the testimony and the walkthrough and the journey of my guy, man, Stephen Jahseed. Oh, y'all don't want to miss this. Trust me. Especially y'all going to definitely want to go ahead and stay to the end. You know, Lambo always got something for y'all. Let's see who's in the comments tonight. See who's up. Check the temperature out here. LA Law is in the building. Shout out to you, LA Law. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a great day. Yes, we are. We are having a great day. We are 10X and everything. Y'all make sure y'all put them red X's in the comments tonight. I'm telling y'all make sure that we participate tonight. Show some love, definitely to my guy, Big Steve, when he comes to the broadcast. He's backstage not doing his thing, so y'all make sure that y'all continue to keep it up. All right, Fro, hi, thank you, fam. Thank you for tapping in tonight. Truly a big thing. My guy, Kennard Haney, is in the building. Happy Tuesday, family. Knock it out the park, Lambo Drew. Hey, we're going to do what we do each and every single Tuesday night on this broadcast. We're going to make sure that we leverage up to a whole nother level. I told y'all didn't want to miss each month that I was bringing to y'all. I told y'all what July was going to be. I told y'all what June was going to be. I told y'all what May was going to be. I told y'all what April was going to be. I told y'all, man, what March was going to be. I told y'all especially what February was going to be. And then if y'all missed January, like we've been consistent out here, making sure we get this in each and every single month. If y'all missed January, with Jamal Titus, man, to be on the broadcast, man, doing what we do. Y'all make sure y'all go back and watch every single replay that we have been dropping continuously and consistently each and every single week. Every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, we've been in here dropping hits, dropping nuggets, making sure you guys get educated, making sure our culture gets educated to a higher level and vibrating on a whole different frequency level. All right? Make sure, again, tonight we 10X and everything. Y'all don't want to miss this. The whole month is dedicated. Going to have literally nothing but merch, man. For my guy, definitely this Russell Wilson and Sierra brand. Had to snatch this today. Love this. Listen, look at this. We spend most of our life inside our head. That is super dope. We spend most of our life inside of our head. Y'all see that? Look, I'm showing y'all something right now, man. Look at this. We spend most of our life inside of our head. And then this one says, look at the bottom. Look, hold on. No, I'm on this side. I done already jacked it up. Let's make it a nice place to be. You're going to spend most of your time inside your head, man. Make sure you're making it a nice place to be. Make sure you're not living in misery, missing in torture, beating yourself up, man, more than anything. I'm telling you this right now. Don't go ahead and do that because there are some things that are more better for you and for your health, especially if you're challenged with mental health. Make sure you guys are seeking help this entire month. And listen, I got something for you guys tonight. I'm telling y'all, listen, I'm always dropping something. For those who truly, man, are looking for a better way, a better help, a better mental, man, you guys really want to tap in, man. Go ahead and sign up to BetterHelp.com. BetterHelp.com. You guys don't really want to miss this. I'm telling you this right now. This is something for somebody out there. You may be struggling mentally. You don't know exactly which way to go, some things to do, which decisions to make. And I've seen a lot of people, man, like they've been at their breaking point, not knowing exactly who can we speak to. Besides just coming to the broadcast each and every single Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, you guys may need, man, some more in depth. And listen, I'm giving y'all a freebie tonight. Tonight, if y'all go to BetterHelp.com, there will be somebody on there who can go ahead and help better assist you to go ahead, man, and kind of challenge some of those, troubling times and even some of the trauma some of y'all have been through and don't know how to kind of get over things. Listen, y'all make sure y'all go to BetterHelp.com. Not just that. I'm getting ready to blow your mind. Like they're literally like, I got something like that, something really special. There's a promo code on there. And let me make sure that I get the right promo code and stuff like that, man, because it was super dope when I seen it, man. Y'all make sure when y'all get there, y'all type in promo code Brandon Lake, BARANDON, Brandon Lake, LAKE, Brandon Lake. Make sure y'all type that in, Brandon Lake. And this month and this month only, they're giving free, again, FREE, free consultant services for BetterHelp.com. BetterHelp.com, BetterHelp.com. Y'all make sure y'all tap into that and type in the promo code Brandon Lake. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the comments, man, so you guys can actually see it and make sure y'all type this in. And I'm telling y'all this right now, please use this, please, because it's probably can help somebody out, man. Somebody's been trying to wait to see, man, who can actually help them out, man, outside of, you just reaching out to, some of your other people. Make sure you guys are using this code, man, right here. Promo code Brandon Lake, BRANDONLAKE. And literally, you guys get a free month service of any type of therapy session. These therapy sessions, man, could cost like some serious bread, man, throughout the entire month. I'm talking about something $300, $400, $500, $600. You guys can actually go ahead and get it for an entire month of free. And then when you leave that month, again, type in Brandon Lake. That's the promo code, BRANDONLAKE, Brandon Lake, when you go to BetterHelp.com. And somebody, if you just need to talk with somebody, you just need to go ahead, man, and put it out there. Like, man, listen, I really need to put this out there. I'm really going through this. I can't really go ahead and explain this to anybody. Maybe you're single. Maybe you're with somebody. And maybe you can't even explain yourself with the person that you're with. Make sure you go there and type that in. That's my gift to you guys. Again, type that code in, Brandon Lake, and you guys will get a full month. I'm talking about like four sessions with a licensed therapist, man, who literally, this is what they're trained to do. And that's in any section. Don't think it's off limits. It's in any section. Give it a try. If you're a marriage couple and you're out there, you may be struggling with your marriage, they don't know exactly what to do, make sure you guys tap into that at BetterHelp.com and then type in the promo code Brandon Lake. And you guys will go ahead and get a free month of full service for BetterHelp.com. Ain't that awesome? Man, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm really, really, really here for my people. Really here, really want to help y'all out. And with everything I can possibly do on my platform to help y'all become a better y'all, that's what I'm here for. Again, BetterHelp.com. Type in the promo code Brandon Lake, as you see on the screen here, and you'll get a full free month. You go ahead, go through an entire process, fill it all out, fill all the information out. Be truthful and honest. Don't be hiding nothing from nobody because, again, you are dealing with you. And the only person who knows you better than you is yourself. And you're going to hear tonight from a guy, my guy, Jahseed, who's literally going to tell you, man, about the inner you, and especially the you that most of the people who really don't want to deal with. So you definitely have to tap in with that so that you can move a better ahead in life. BetterHelp.com. Again, BetterHelp.com, and you guys want to tap in and use the promo code Brandon Lake. That's on the screen there, and you guys get a free month service. All right. So listen, thank you guys for that. Y'all guys can rewind that. Let me know how y'all guys are doing with that. Doing our head, man. Going back through here, man. Woo! Shout out to you, Woo. What it do, Woo? I see you, Woo. Shout out to you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Leverage Show. This is my beautiful wifey. Thank you. Thank you each and every single week, man, on the platform, man. Tapping in, man, and making some things happen, man. I'm excited, man. about the love she showed me. Plus, you know, we did some experiences today that was totally different than what we have been doing, and we really enjoyed ourselves. All right. So listen, my baby's putting up the red X's, money putting up the red X's, baby putting up the red X's, money putting up the red X's, LA Law in the building putting up the red X's, my baby right down, dropping me the hearts. PC Smith is in the building. Shout out to you, PC Smith. Shout out to you. Listen, again, Brandon Lake is where you want it at. Make sure you guys are typing that promo code into BetterHelp.com. My guy, my bro, J.E. Williams is in the building. Shout out to you, little bro, man. Listen, just be a man about it. Okay? All right? I love you, but just be a man about it. You know what I'm talking about, James. All right, listen, shout out and everything, man. LAL. Yeah, that is awesome, man. Listen, I'm always dropping stuff, man. And you guys want to stay to the very end because, again, I got something else that just dropped that you guys may was unaware of. Last week, the broadcast was dynamic, out the park. Shout out to Jan Joanna Coleman, man, that came in, rocked the show, did what she did best, man, and gave y'all free help. Listen, if y'all missed that broadcast, make sure y'all go back, watch the broadcast again. Take a hold of it. We dropped, man, thousands of dollars worth of information and prizes and gifts last week. I wanted to make sure you guys, man, got this drop this week for you guys with the BetterHelp.com, as well as you guys are going to see, man, some great information towards the end of the broadcast that y'all going to want to take advantage of. All right. Thank you for dropping those X's. That is so beautiful. I love that. Listen, tonight, I don't want to go ahead and go any further into this because I see the audience is here. Y'all are ready for this tonight. I'm excited, man, about this guy, man. You know, it's funny. A lot of people in life, man, you kind of meet people, man, depending on what area, what stages in life, you meet them for a reason. And I literally, man, bumped into this guy, man, literally in crossing or in traffic, as we say. And literally, man, there was something different about him. And I said, man, you know what? I got to have this guy on my show. Wasn't a long conversation, man. Steve can actually honestly tell you this. But the moment, man, that we got tapped in and got connected, we started seeing that we literally were in the same fields. And I'm excited to be able to bring him to my podcast, The Leverage Show, tonight, because I've seen that he has put the work in for a few years and has really helped out some other people on his podcast and some things he was doing, man, in his home state, Chicago, Illinois. You know, the Chi-Town got to stand up and represent. So I'm excited, man, what he was able to do with some of the great people, man, that he was interviewing. And now he's actually transitioning into this other different state, new life, and doing some things. So literally we bumped into each other, not knowing that we literally had the same goals to being able to educate, empower, enlighten, and uplift our people, man, on our channel so that we can move forward, man, better as a unit, man. And I'm excited, and I couldn't be more excited to bring to the show my good friend, Stephen Jahseed. Shout out to my guy. Welcome to the Leverage Show, Steve.
What's going on, brother? How you feel, man? How you feel?
Man, life is beautiful tonight. How you feeling, my brother?
Hey, man. Well, I just got off work, so it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful, man. I appreciate the introduction, man. I really do. That's a really good introduction. Wow.
Hey, man, listen, I sit back up here. I got to keep it real. When you come to the show, everybody wants to know, like, who is this? Who is Lambo bringing to the show this time? What is he bringing to the show? And I'm always going to bring somebody to the show, man, who truly has everything that they're ready to give back to the people. And that was always you. And so when I remember we was talking about the dates, I was just like, yo, could you do this date right here? Like, yo, I got that. I like, yo, I told you I'm going to put you in because I truly believe there was something in you. And we hadn't even had a long conversation at that point.
No, we didn't.
I knew there was something about you. And tonight, the people is getting ready to go ahead and see the author, the guy and everything, man, the podcaster, the interviewer, the person, the life coach, the person who's just taking people, man, to many different levels, man, even in the platform and the stages of your life where you're at right now. I'm ecstatic about you. My friend, man, Stephen Jahseed. Go ahead, man. Tell the people about yourself, Steve. Let the people know. I know I gave a big introduction, but they may want to know. They may want to know Chicago, South Side, West Side, you know, Uncle Remus, you know, Harold's Chicken and Wild, you know, what's going on?
Well, I transitioned a lot from all that. But yeah, my name is Stephen Jahseed. A lot of my good friends call me Jahseed because that's my inner self. That's who I connect with. I mean, I respect the name Stephen, you know what I mean? But getting back to my who I am, you know what I mean? That's Jahseed, But I am a published author working on my second book, The Elixirs in Life. My first book, Tell the World, Understanding Oneself, you can actually get that on Amazon.com and BarnesandNoble.com. It's actually being sold from 8-9 different resellers right now at this point. And I'm also a podcaster, like you said. I like to interview people like you will be on my show as well. Since I'm out here in Denver now,
Yes.
But right now I'm in Aspen in the mountains. I will show y'all my beautiful view right now, but unfortunately I don't want my camera and everything to be blurry and whatnot and messed up. But I do a lot of traveling, and that's just what I like to do. So right now I do work for a company or whatever, but everything that I do goes into the stock market because a lot of what I used to promote, self-employment, and I was self-employed at one point, but entrepreneurship, and that's very, very important, and I'm still on that. But a lot of times, I'm using the money for what I need to use it for the stock market, because it's a continuous flow. As long as you have a continuous flow, don't matter what you do. You can work for somebody else, you can bring your own money in, but as long as you invest in your money, which we are not financially taught, especially not a lot of Black people is financially taught that way. They want to save their money and give it all out and go buy Jordans or whatever you want to do with it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Live your life how you feel that it needs to be lived. But if you're trying to gain a wealth life, and if you're trying to retire at a young age, you need to do things with your money, like invest your money, get a financial education, hang around people that's in that field, so that way you can get the idea of how money is made and how money can grow, so on and so forth.
And see, most people, man, when they come to the show, let me say this to you. I just put that in here, man, on the screen, man. The book is called Tell the World by Stephen Jahseed Lark, which is available on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. So for those who are out there, y'all can go to that platform and please, please, please go order the book. Dynamic book. The book has been out a few years and really, really, really helping a lot of people empower themselves inside out. Remember, I always speak on literally the story that you are telling yourself is on the inside, the story that you believe. So what story are you telling yourself? Most people inside, they tell themselves a story. Hey, my foot hairy. Hey, I'm sick. Hey, I'm broke. Hey, I'm always going to be in this condition. Hey, I'm always going to be this. Well, until you tap into that inner side, man, that God has given you, the gift he's given you, you will never be able to move forward. I'm telling you this right now.
Facts.
And do you tap into this? I mean, even with this book, so I'm making sure I put it back on the screen again. Do you tap into this even with this book, Tell the World? Talk to us about that.
Oh man, let me tell you something right now. So let me just quote off. And like I said, this book, and I want the audience know, this book is a very easy read. Now I talk about a lot of stuff. Now I talk about the first chapter, which I feel like is one of the most important chapters, is distractions. Now, we don't know that we have distractions. Distractions is huge in our life. It could be your family, friends. It can be the where you work at. Sometimes your own kids can be a distraction. But you got to learn and know your distractions and to understanding who you are, because you've been programmed since day one. And a lot of things that happen in your reality is through your thinking. And a lot of people don't know that. We have 60,000 plus thoughts. You were just talking about that. Yep. We have 60,000 plus thoughts a day.
Yeah.
So a lot of these thoughts is programming your reality. You don't even know it. Like you just said, man, I'm broke. I don't have this. I don't have that. And I go back, well, who are you hanging around? Yeah. Like we was talking about earlier, your 5 biggest people in your life is going to determine your outcome of who you are. So you might need to change your friends up, You might need to change who you with as far as relationships, So a lot of stuff that I talk about in here, the first chapter 1 is distraction. Chapter 2 is called human being, because you're not just a human being, you're more than a human being. You're more than this body, and if you understand that, you can do a whole lot more. Like you were talking about mental health, You know what I mean? And mental health plays in that as well. Third chapter is religion. You know what I mean? Now, I don't have nothing against religion. Religion is good. It's who we all are. You know what I mean? Especially us, we built religion. You know, and if you're not trying to understand, you know, who you stand for, you're gonna fall for anything. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? So you got to understand that, you know. Fourth chapter, relationship and understanding who you are. You know, like I've said, a lot of people is toxic because they're in toxic relationships. A lot of people can't go too far because the person you with is holding you back, you know, and you don't want to change that because you're comfortable. You know what I mean? Stop getting comfortable. Get out of the comfort. The minute you get comfortable is when things. You there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, my bad. No, that the screen had clicked. The screen had clicked out. The minute you get comfortable is when things start to go wrong. Fifth chapter: control your mind. Your reality plays upon your mind. When things begin into your subconscious and your subconscious start to create that, then that's when, you know, your reality begins to be building up. It builds off your subconscious. So know what you put in your subconscious. Like I was saying earlier, I had to stop watching TV because the minute you start, a lot of stuff is negative on TV, and it's building your reality. That's why you're broke, because you're watching broke people on TV. You're not watching the right things on TV. You're not watching things that people not watching enough Lambo Drew show, you know? And then the fourth chapter is talking about who you are, because you got to understand who you are in order to get ahead, you know? But that's just the book, man. That's just it's just a lot of what people don't understand about themselves, and they just need to understand about themselves. That's it. It's real simple. It's real simple. It's not hard at all. Change your family friends up, you know? Yeah. And you'll start to see that, wow, I got more space. I can breathe now. You know, I'm not around this toxic person no more, you know, and that's just what it's all about. And because
there we go.
Dude, you is doing amazing things, Lambo. Lambo, you doing amazing things, brother. Like, I appreciate you having me on. So, man, I just want to thank you for everything that you're doing, and keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing, because, I mean, like I said, this wouldn't be possible if you wasn't doing what you're doing.
Man, listen, I think that. I thank y'all, man. I thank you. I really thank you, man, for you know, really coming to the show, man. You know, again, I think that when we seen, like, and this is the truth. Let me tell y'all something. For those who don't know this, I remember I did a show last year, and it wasn't even on. We hadn't even entered the YouTube space. It was actually on Facebook, and I remember I'm thinking that it's going to come up in the next couple of days. And a good friend of mine, I remember I ended the show and I left. It was a Facebook Live. I literally left, went to my room, and I never forget, man. I got a message that one of my good friends had passed away. My guy, Shasta Scott, man. We had talked. Oh, man, we're going to do this. Drew, I can't wait to show you this. Drew, I can't wait to do this. He's doing all this great stuff in Atlanta, man. And I remember, like, dude, I hadn't even talked with him for like a week or two. And I was just thinking, like, man, this is not him. I ain't talked with my cat. I don't really know what's going on. And at that moment, when that happened, I remember looking at that rest in peace. And I remember saying to myself, man, after that broadcast that night, I was like, man, I got to go harder. I got to go harder, because I'm going hard to one side of just the audience. I said, I want to even go even bigger than this. And I had nothing but just some great friends, man. Shout out to my wife, PC Smith, and everybody else, man, who said, Drew, you need to go in the YouTube space and really, man, reach a bigger audience, man, in a more broader audience, because this thing that you really have, I wanted to bring people to the channel, not just on a little Facebook Live, and that was it. Something that could stick, something that years to come back down the line, man. Steve, you can come back and say, man, Jahseed, Lambo had me on here. You understand? And I'm able to send this to somebody, to give this to somebody, and show them, man, the way. And I wanted to do something big, man. And literally, I remember I got up, man, and I kept researching stuff. ran into a dude by the name of Carolina Zone. Shout out to my guy, man, Audrey Truesdale, man. And Audrey said, man, Drew, you got to go on here. You got to go on YouTube. There's no such thing. He had just made himself back to YouTube. He hadn't had much success, and he said, Drew, I'm making myself back to YouTube, and we're going to see what happened. I remember that was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was flipping through YouTube, and his program came on. Mm-hmm. And after that, we connected, bro. So Shasta was going. The next week, we and him connected. And that was my guy. He was in my ear, too, like, Drew, you got to go on to YouTube, man. And I'm just like, man, you know what? I don't know. This is last August. Yeah. And it took me to get the right people around because I wanted to see our people win. Because everybody else had been winning and everything. And I know Shasta and everything being in my ear on his end and seeing the stuff that he was doing and the stuff that he was doing to help people. Like his whole thing was helping people. And he was in the credit repair game and business game and doing real big things down in Atlanta. And I said to myself, man, it would be a fool for this man to pass away and me not to pick up the torch and keep going even harder. Or even going in a lane that I had never been before when he was saying, Drew, you got to go harder. Drew, you got to do more. Lambo, look, let's make some things happen. People have to see you on the front end on some things. And that is when it kicked in. And that is the reason why we are here tonight, because of that, man. And I'm telling you, man, look, I look at, you know, the people, man, even in the comments, man, shout out to your PC Smith. He's talking about distractions and all of that. So she was one of the ones. She was on the show too, man, on the broadcast. That's my sis. That's my big sis, man, from another miss, but she's my big sis. You understand? Shout out to my guy Tracy Husey. Tracy Husey was another one. You know, wind up, get out here, man. It was just like, Drew, I connected with you through YouTube because of that, man. PC Smith, thank you. Thank you for all you do. For real, man. My guy, BOJ, is in the building, man. Look at this. He's another YouTuber, man. Big YouTuber. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe, man, to BOJ's channel, man. Y'all know Bank of Gerald, man. And so glad you decided to jump out there, Lambo. You're blessing so many people, me and my family included. Dude, this is what it's about. Every single week, every Tuesday night, man, I love, this is what it's about. I love the connections of being transparent and being out on here and reaching an audience. And so when I bring, man, my guy, man, Jahseed, to the broadcast and he's telling his story, I can look at it and I can say, man, that was my mentality. So when I see you reading off the chapters of your book, I'm like, look at this. This is what this was about. To reach and everything, man, the people and empower us to a whole different level and for us to dominate on another level. Again, y'all make sure y'all put them red X's, man, in the comments tonight, because I told y'all we are 10X in the entire month of August. And he is starting off. He's leading us off. The man right here, man, my guy Jahseed, to the broadcast, man, of 10X in this thing. And for those who don't know that, man, shout out to my guy Grant Cardone. Uncle G is what we call him. And, man, it's just living above a lifestyle that you've ever seen, going harder that you've ever been harder. Man, making sure that your mind is at a different level and that you're dominating and vibrating at a different level. This whole thing in life, man, is for us to dominate in life. We should never in life be just existing and saying, man, yeah, I just want to just do this or the bare minimum in life. Listen what Steve said. I'm sorry. Listen to my guy Jahseed. I'm not even gonna refer my guy Steve. Jahseed. Listen to what my guy Jahseed said. He said, I literally, man, am working. And at the point, there was a point in the time in his life, and I'm gonna let him talk about that he wasn't. He was in the mindset, oh, it's time to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to go jump out here like everybody else. I'm going to go jump out there. Not everybody is called to do entrepreneurship. Sometimes entrepreneurship works in stages. Sometimes it takes you from you quitting your job and walking away and all of this stuff. It takes that in stages. Sometimes you are gifted and you are anointed in the exact position that you are in, and that's in the workforce. And you don't know exactly what that's going to lead to. You don't know the doors that's going to open up. But that opens up doors because, listen, you are being subject to in alignments of obedience, but also you are subject in everything, man, yourself. You are within oneself. he's still dominating on another level. Because what he just said, he said, I'm taking my money. I love that, Jahseed. That's seed money. Jahseed. I'm taking my money and I'm putting it automatically into the stock market.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand like the concept of how big that is? That goes over most people's head, because when most people go to work, their whole job and whole concept of going to work is to go ahead and provide for themselves, to pay bills, and just to survive. It's never to go ahead and advance yourself over in life. BOJ, shut up. See my guy Joe? God, that boy make me want to throw my head every time I see him. Every time I see a broadcast drop, BOJ make me want to throw my head out the window. I was like, this is called dominating on another level. Most people can't have that concept, Steve. You understand? They don't have that. So they don't understand that if you do take your money and you do invest, they are ways that will make you passive and residual income money. So that way you do not have to go ahead and work hard for what you do. You can work hard.
Yep.
You can work hard. And then you had seed money to go do some other things that Jossey would love to do, man. I'm gonna leave it right there, man. I'm gonna let you get into it because I don't want to go ahead and take over and dominate, man, this podcast, because I'm proud of what you're doing. I'm giving you flowers to what you're doing because you're setting an example of how it should be done. For those who are out here who are really trying to go ahead and say, yo, we trying to really work, and we don't know if this thing is gonna work out. You're leading by example. You're leading by example, Jahseed. So shout out to what you're doing in your arena and saying, man, I'm using this as seed money and it's making me money. And you're 10 times and you're 10xing that type of cash flow. So talk to the people a little bit of how you got into the stock game, the credit game. Not the credit game, but the stock game and flipping money game that you got into. Because it's definitely been a more empowering side that a lot of most people who say, man, hey, Drew, I work a 9 to 5. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can squeeze this out, or I can squeeze that out to help change or help better my life and make a residual or passive income. Could that be possible? Talk to them a little bit about it.
It is absolutely possible. See, first of all, you got to minimize your life. You know what I mean? You got to minimize your life. You got, like I said, if you're trying to just every time you get paid, I understand we all got bills, but you're trying to go buy a new outfit every week and try to get the freshest clothes, and you know what I mean? That all that's gonna perish. It's gonna all die out. It's gonna all perish. Everybody want to look good. I didn't want to look good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I buy my clothes off Amazon. When people see me, they like, where you get them shoes from? Where you this? Oh, these $30. You know what I mean? Like. It's just simple. You know, you have to minimize your life. If you're not sitting here thinking about what you're going to be doing in 10 years, like I'm 38 right now. My goal is to hit 1 million by 40. I got a year and a half. I promise you I'm going to hit it. Why? Because I put all my money. See, first of all, I'm an options trader because I did the stocks. I love stocks. Stocks is great. But in order to compound on stocks, you got to buy like 1,000, 2,000 stocks. So this is what I did. I did a little bit of research. I said, what is the bankers doing? I said, what these hedge funds doing? When I found out they're doing options, I said, okay, I'm going to stay up as long as I can. And I stayed up for almost 48 hours teaching myself. So I'm self-taught, you know. Now I don't have a 60, 80, 90%, win rate. Let's just say I'm at a 65, 70% win rate every week. You know what I mean? So I'm making 3-4 checks. And this is not what I'm getting from what I work. This is what I'm investing. And if you're not doing that, you know what I mean? You're just missing out. So I tell everybody, if you're trying to compound your money, research and study options. It's what I've been doing. It's working for me. And I'm not telling it ain't for everybody. Not everybody can sit here and invest in options because it's very, very risky. And I'm not sitting here saying that it's going to be easy. It's not easy because some weeks I lose. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know when sell, I got stop losses or whatever. But some weeks I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna reevaluate and I'm gonna start again next week. You know what I mean? Yeah. This week, we in earnings season right now. You know what I mean? So earnings, meaning these companies reporting earnings, but it's going back 3 months ago. So you actually got to be paying attention to the market. I mean, I watch Bloomberg every day. It's not what I want to do. It's something I have to do because I don't like losing money. You know what I mean? So I'm watching Bloomberg every day trying to get things into my head like, oh, this company did this. Oh, that company did that. Oh, this company did that. When they report these earnings, you know what I mean? I'm making the right move. You know what I mean? I just made about $2,000 last week. You know, I'm working on this week now because companies reporting on earnings. What I did at 4:30 this morning, I get up at 4:30 every morning. This is not for work. I get up 4:30 every morning for myself, you know, because I want to be ahead of the game. You want to beat the sun up is what I want to say. You know what I mean? If you're not beating the sun up, you know, kind of, I mean, no, like I say, it ain't for everybody. It's not the lifestyle ain't for everybody. If you're trying to get ahead, you got to be uncomfortable, you know, because we talked about that. If you're comfortable, you might miss out on something really, really good. So you got to put yourself in an uncomfortable position. You know, not only that, work out, you know, get up and go for a run and go for a jog because a good health is a great wealth. If you take the H out and put the W, what you got? It's the same word, but it's different. So health equals wealth. So you want to take care of your health. You want to eat the right foods because like you said, you want to vibrate. In order to vibrate, you got to eat the right foods that's going to activate your cells in your body so you can vibrate higher. You know what I mean? So that's what this is about. Get up, go for a run, go for a jog, eat the right foods, research, study, and I guarantee you, universe going to bring you exactly. You might be like, you might just sit there and think like, you know what? I'm going to invest in this company. Next, you know, you can flip 500 to $5,000 in 20 minutes because it can happen in about 20 minutes. People don't know that, you know. And like I said, I'm self-taught. I taught myself this. You know what I mean? It's just simple. You people pay $5,000-$10,000 to go to get these college degrees, just come out of college, and they still trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to self-teach themselves, but if I can do it, you can do it too. Now, like I said before, it's not for everybody, but if you're trying to receive and get a wealthy lifestyle, you just got to do something different. That's just facts. Point, period, blank. You know, and like I said before, stop hanging around people that's gonna hold you back. You know, hang around people that's in the area that you're trying to research, that you're trying to learn about. Go talk to some bankers. Go talk to financial advisors. You know, go talk to people that's in that area because I do. You know, a lot of times you got to pay them for that advice. You do. You know. Hey, can I just get a moment of your time? I did that before, 6 months ago. Did that and talk with a banker. Say, hey, can I just get some advice? I'm trying to learn about this, and this. You know what I mean? And they'll do it. They trust me. They're happy to tell you. And a lot of times we think that, you know, I'm not going to do it because you receive what they tell you that you're not on TV. You know, stop looking at this stuff. Stop watching all these slave movies and stuff like that. We beyond it. It's 2022. We beyond that right now. You know? And once you start doing that, I guarantee you, mark my words, things going to, as they say, you know, the blessings just starts to fall in and everything's just going to fall in line. But you got to understand who you are and what you want. You know, the abundance of your heart is going to bring you your reality. Seriously, you know.
But he dropping gems on here, man. Y'all just don't even understand. For those who can wrap themselves around this, that is something like bigger than what you can actually even imagine. Health and wealth. And look, I see the comments and stuff like that. Shout out to your mother-in-law. Mother-in-law's in the building, man, showing love. My wife says, you know, hey, man, Jahseed, you said something right there. Work out. Working out is key. You say it again, Jahseed, work out. She hit me with the number one. Working out is key. Because we was just at the doctors today and stuff like that, man, you know, at the chiropractor. And he went over, man, you know, this one thing like, hey, y'all guys can do this particular great diet or great workout and do all of this stuff. I said, really? You know, it shocked me because I said, we've already adjusted like our intake and all the foods and, you know, taking out walks and going to the gym and all of that stuff. But then when he mentioned something different, he was like, you don't need this. I was inquiring about one other thing. Doc said, nah, you want this. I was like, what? You know, like I'm giving you a nugget. Like we do this. And sometimes doctors will do this. They'll do something to sell a product, knowing the outcome of that product is not what's really going to be working. It's just a money game. But if you do this will actually get you the right results that you need and you desire, you look for. Sometimes it's just shifting what you actually think, man, is so. What Jahseed is speaking on here is so true.
Absolutely, dude, man. I growing up, and we got to pay attention to our family members and these experiences that we have. Like a lot of my aunties and uncles died in their like 50s and 60s because they were eating as they would call soul food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all research soul food. Soul food, look, you're hearing it on the show. Soul food's not good for you, y'all. It's gonna kill your soul. It's gonna kill your soul. It's gonna lower your vibration. We're trying to raise our vibration. You know what I mean? So y'all want to raise your vibration, stay away from soul food. Stay away from fried foods. You know what I mean? Because a lot of stuff that they put out there, these McDonald's and the KFCs and all that, it's just lowering our vibration. And not only that, you're gonna just die at a younger age. A lot of my uncles and aunties, they died at a younger age, and I'm looking like, man, 50 to me is young. I'm 38. 12 years, I'll be 50. Like, okay, that means if I was looking like that, that means I got 12 years left. Yeah, I'm not finna sit here and die at no 50. That's not gonna happen. Not for me. It's not for me. So I pay attention to that. My sister, rest in peace. She passed away at 49. Wow. And the doctors still don't know what kind of disease it was. It was just something was eating up her insides. But a lot of negativity will kill you. Like I said, the people you around, you think you're your friends can kill you too. You got to understand that. I mean, and I'm not saying that she was around people, that contribute to that health, but I mean, a lot of words you utter out of your mouth or whatever can kill you too. You got to understand. Stop speaking these negative words.
Life and death, right?
Absolutely. Look, what they call words? They call spellings. So you're putting a spell over your life with the words that you speak. So reinvert these words. Stop saying, I'm finna go buy. You know what I mean? Stop buying. Why you not buying stocks? Okay, you know what I mean? Buy something else. Buy stocks. You know what I mean? Buy something that's going to contribute to the elevation of your life. You know what I mean? It's just we gotta understand certain words, man. Certain words is flippy, it's trippy. One word can mean this, and this. You know what I mean? So learn how to speak the correct words. Speak life into your life. You know what I mean? Because words, like we were just saying, words are vibration. You know what I mean? That's all it is. So every morning when you get up, you know what I mean? Be grateful of just opening your eyes. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't open their eyes. Be grateful that you got legs to walk. And since you got legs to walk, utilize the legs to walk. Go walk on the treadmill. Go out for a walk or whatever. Because when you see people that's in the wheelchairs and stuff like that, to me, I'm not saying that they don't deserve legs, but a lot of times you got to appreciate who you are, appreciate what you have. You just do. A lot of people not appreciating life. So things happen in life where, you at the wrong place, at the wrong time. You know what I mean? I remember when I was running and my boss was playing, he was, messing around, and I was running, and I hurt my knee. And I think I tore my meniscus. And I'm used to running. I'm fast, very fast running for my age. Like for my age, I'm fast. I could outrun somebody that's in their mid-20s or whatever. So I'm sitting here. My meniscus was torn. I'm like, whoa, whole different ball game right there. And I'm like, okay, I can't run on the treadmill. I can't get on the floor and do these push-ups because my legs hurt or whatever. And it was just a different mind state. Now, I'm sitting here thinking, why did this happen? It happened because I need to appreciate certain things. You know what I mean?
Slow down.
Yeah, slow down. Just appreciate your legs, appreciate your knees, because when they go out, it's going to inhibit you from doing certain things. So now health is the most important thing in my life. If your health go down, you can't do anything. Like nothing. What they say, God, family, health, and wealth.
Dude.
Like for real.
And you gotta say that again for somebody who's taking notes, because we got a lot of them take notes every single week, man.
God, family, health, and wealth. And I say wealth last, you know what I mean? Because you got to put God first. You got to put your family first, because your family learning from you. We the head, we the male. You know what I mean? Health is important because health equals to wealth. You know what I mean? So you put all that in order, then the wealth is going to come. It's right there, smack right dead in your face. And that's just what you have to do. You have to do these things. Sacrifice. That's in the chapter in my second book, The Listers of Life. Sacrifice. What are you sacrificing today in order to get to the next step tomorrow? Because a lot of times you have to sacrifice things today in order to get to that level.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want to sacrifice. You don't want to sacrifice giving up your friends. You don't want to sacrifice trying to get rid of a negative relationship. You don't want to sacrifice trying to find a new job because you're so comfortable. You know what I mean? You don't want to sacrifice trying to learn new things because you don't want to read. You know what I mean? I understand reading it for everybody. Well, you got Google out there. We got all this technology out here, but you don't want to take advantage of it. You want to be in your people. This is all that people doing. Scrolling up. Like, what is that gonna do? They said in that, and this is science research. They said every time you scroll up, you lose a piece of yourself. Why do you think they got this stuff? So why you think our society is the way it is? Because everybody is doing this. They talk about cell phone stuff in cartoons.
Yeah.
Go watch Wall-E.
Yeah.
And Wall-E came out years ago. And what we doing right now? We repeating what these people. Look, the higher up knows how to downgrade you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And every day we're being downgraded because we're not looking at the right information. You're not researching. You think you're grown, you don't want to research because you're grown, you're an adult. I research every day, and I'm 38. You serious?
Bruh. I'm gonna say something to you right now. And I have to say this. First of all, shout out to my guy Jamal Titus is in the building, man, the crypto man himself, man. Listen, I am literally, I'm not lying. My wife said no time for negativity. Yep. You said that right, man. Jahseed, people are not enjoying, like, truly right. I was blown away last night. I researched. My wife can tell you my research game is ridiculous. Outside of all of my business deals, transactions, all of that, when I grab a phone, I guarantee you it's not to go sit up here and go look at dumb stuff. My wife know I'll walk out of room on something crazy on TV or whatever, and it could be something that she's just flipping through or whatever, or somebody that sent. I'm like, man, I don't have time for that. Like, my time is valued in the measure that I use to input inside of me so that I may get back to others, so that it may bring others to a whole nother level. So I'm watching something last night, right? And I can't make this up to you. It disturbed me so bad, I couldn't even go on ahead and go to sleep right. And when I went to sleep, I woke up early in the morning, went to research more again. And the reason why it disturbed me, it wasn't a negative disturb. It was a positive disturb, because I was just like, I never thought that was even a possible thing. And I'm like, man, I done did so much stuff, man, and help people, man, and just know ways to be able to get out of stuff for people. But to see what I seen, I said, I wrote a whole book, and this was speaking on the Turo. So for those and everything, man, from last week, make sure y'all are reaching out, man, for the Turo book. I gave out free books and stuff like that, free ebooks last week. Don't worry, I'm gonna send you one. I'm gonna send you one through your email. I got you, man. I got you, man. I dropped 2 free ebooks last week. One was an Airbnb, the other one was a Turo. Now, both of them I listed. Now, this is stuff that I listed. One of them 75 pages, another one like 46 pages. People don't know this, and for those who literally, man, go ahead, man, tonight and actually text that number 612-547-8826. I'll send me your email. I'm going to send it to you. I actually dropped another book on crypto investments over the week. Another free one I'm going to give to y'all. So y'all make sure y'all text that, and I'm going to send that to y'all email for those and everything, man, who truly desire that. Just on crypto investments, it was just a little dialogue, man, about investing and exactly where the blockchain comes from. So make sure y'all go ahead and do this. So last night, I'm watching something. I wrote a whole book on Turo, a whole like 75 pages on an ebook. I wrote it. It's for my notes, for my research, for me putting it out there. The authors out there did it. I'm telling you, it blessed a lot of people. Last night, I found out something that just went over my head. I didn't even understand it. I said, well, hold on. How did you get in a Toro game like this? And this is from a very successful multimillionaire in the game. And the person, the individual goes on ahead and say, well, yeah, I got into Toro, not because I went purchase cars. And I said, whoa, hold on. What do you mean? Because I went to go get other people out of a financial situation, and I went purchase their vehicles that they couldn't afford and put them on Turo. I lost it. I said, hold on, what do you mean? She went and took over the payments for them and used those vehicles, put it in a contract, and put the vehicle on Turo and started making money off of the payments where they couldn't afford. The concept of that blew my mind. The individual said, yeah, she was like, yeah, I own over 20-some vehicles like this. What? You just went. So for those out there, this is some serious game, but I'm just dropped right now. You guys can go out there, put up an advertisement sign, and if you got the starting capital, tell somebody you're going to help them out of a situation since they can't handle their car note. Take over the car note and put the same car on Turo. Pay for the month that you actually doing, as well as you actually making profit off of that. The individual went on ahead to state they make $1,000 a week. I want you to think of this per vehicle. Per vehicle. I said, whoa. You made $1,000 a week a vehicle? I want y'all to put this up. This is literally going to blow your mind. I'm telling y'all, we 10Xing tonight. My guy Jahseed on here, we 10Xing tonight. I said to myself, I said, whoa. If they literally turn around and they got 25 vehicles and it's $1,000 a week, say if the car note was only $600 a month, that means they have profited $3,400 for one vehicle a month. At 25 vehicles, I want y'all to listen to this, and this is where they're at right now. $3,400 a month times 25 vehicles. I need a number. Somebody need to put that in me. John, do you know what that number is?
You said 24 vehicles.
Yeah, 35. Give me 25 vehicles and about 3,400. 3,400 times 25. Give me that. Give me that number.
85,000.
85,000. 85,000 times 12.
$1 million. 20.
They just ran $1 million play off of somebody else's downfall. I want y'all to think about that, man. I want y'all to think about that. Y'all are on the Leverage Show tonight. I'm telling y'all right now, they just ran $1 million play off of somebody else's 85,000 a month. My PC Smith was in the building, 85,000 a month times 25 cars. Kennard say 85K. That's 85K times 12. Times 12. Times 12 is what that number is again, Jahseed?
$1 million. Am I wrong?
I knew you was right. I had to sit here and let that register in my head. You just went and did an 85K a month play, which is $1 million in 12 years and 12 months. 1 million. That PC was right. Here it goes. $1,020,000, like you said. You just went and got $1 million play off of 25 vehicles of helping people out who needed to get out of a crunch. And all you have to do is put it in a contract. You take over the notes. That literally the note actually, and I did my research now even more on it. I didn't even think it was possible. The note actually stays in their name. And all you're doing is paying the note from their name. If you guys got some leverage, I mean, just to think about that. If you guys are doing just 5 cars a week, 5 vehicles a month, some of y'all are going to run into some serious bread off of just 5 vehicles. I mean, what is that? 3,400 times 5 a month. Where are we at that point? 3,400 times 5 a month.
34. You said times 5?
Times 5.
17K.
17K. 17K times 12 is what? Jahseed.
A little over 200,000 a year.
You just ran a little short of $250,000 playoff for just 5 vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can go get 5. Y'all can go reach out to some people literally and go get 5 vehicles. 5 vehicles, 204,000 PC. Yeah, we on the PC opinion. Do y'all understand the concept of what me and Jahseed are talking about tonight? We are literally speaking on y'all doing the same thing that y'all been doing. And the thing about it, the trip part about it was that I was blown away. She said, yeah, I only went on ahead and I paid the back what was lapsed. Because most of the people you find out, they're going to be lapsed in their car payments.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Which is it's typical. A lot of people don't know where wealth transfers begins. Let me break something down to y'all real quick. Where wealth transfer begin, because we hear this stuff. Wealth transfer. What is an actual wealth transfer? Let me give you guys what the definition of a wealth transfer is. Most of y'all think that a wealth transfer is something that's going to fall out of the sky. Most of them. I'm keeping it. Most of them think that a wealth transfer is something that is falling out of a sky. That it just literally it happens. Somebody's going to come knock on your door, hand you a check. Hey, I'm just signing away my life's savings. You take this. I got $5 million for you. Hey, I'm giving away these houses. No, that's not how a wealth transfer happens. How wealth transfers happens is, say, Jahseed, I'm going to use you for an example. Mm-hmm. Jahseed, my guy, and I'm speaking none of this to you because I'm only speaking all positive, but I'm using you as an example tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so we letting the words use as an example. We put this out here. Say Jahseed owns 3 properties. All 3 properties Jahseed has literally valued at $2 million. Jahseed all of a sudden is going through a hard time, a difficult time. He's now in financial distress. Jahseed is getting ready to lose those houses because he doesn't have the cash. What does Jahseed do? Turns around and let the banks go on ahead and either take it over, or he goes on ahead and he short that house and literally takes the profit loss off of it. So he said, hey, before I let the banks have it, because I know I'm in financial distress, I know I didn't pay this, I'll sell it to you, the same $2 million houses for those 3 houses for $1.2 million. Now, what has changed of the value of the house? Nothing. What has changed was Jahseed's financial distress. He was willing to say, give me $1.2 million. I eat the $800,000 cost. I don't want the banks to get it, and that keeps my credit clean. Now I take over $2 million worth of property.
Yep.
Now his wealth is now in my hands. I now really have $2 million worth of property. That's a wealth transfer. He no longer has that. But the thing about it is he's out of it now. He doesn't have to worry about that. Jahseed can go ahead and say, yo, I can leverage my credit when things get right, maybe next year or the year after. Mm-hmm. That's a wealth transfer. If somebody is in distress, even in a car game, and they may have a $100,000 BMW or a $100,000 Mercedes or a $200,000 Lamborghini, for Christ's sakes, and they literally said, hey, I can't afford to make this payment. You can go to them. Hey, man, look, don't worry about it. I got a plan to help you out. I tell you what, you put this in contract, and I'll go ahead and I'll take those notes off your hand for you. You don't have to worry about that. I will pay those notes a month. I guarantee you to pay the notes a month. Just leave it in your name and don't worry about it. We'll put this up, but you go about your life. You don't have to worry about this. Go get something else. Go enjoy your life. And then I take that same vehicle and I put it in a market like Turo or like Hire Car or an exotic car rental or something like that. And I take the same vehicle that you had trouble making money over, and I'm making money over hand to foot 4 to 5 times a month. Mm-hmm. Making your car payment plus profiting 3 to 4 or 5 times a month. Mm-hmm. I have just created a wealth transfer. Wealth came from your hand where you were balling out with your vehicles that you had. You no longer could take care of it. I turned around, had the knowledge to be able to capitalize on that, and took that information and flipped it so I can make residual income off of a mistake and everything that you were making. Not only that, I made the money, took the money from the residual and started investing in the other opportunities that were out there. Other duplexes that were literally getting ready to go under. Now you got another person who's got an 8 or 12 or 14 unit property that you can go ahead and you can take advantage of because they're getting ready to lose it. They're in financial distress. You took the money from one, you transferred it to another one, bought that property, put your tenants in that, and now boom, you got nothing but wealth transfer. That person takes that property, made it, sold it to you for only about $1.5 million. That property for that unit is probably about a $4 million property. Wealth transfer. You just increase your network. We're just off of the properties that Jahseed gave to me, the $2 million. Not off of that, but also the $4 million property off of all of this stuff. You know, that's $6 million, not including everything the Turo played that you didn't just got. Now you didn't turn around and started making that. Say you got the 25 cars. Say you were doing $1,000 a week. That's another $1 million a year that you have just added to your portfolio. You just went and got $7 million, and all you did was just sit there and say, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the right opportunity to buy. And when the wealth transfers start taking place, I'm going to use my head, put it in contract, make sure everything is in legal, and I'm gonna capitalize. Now your net assets and your net worth is now became $7 million. Wealth transfer. Understand what that means. Understand the concept of you actually buying a business that's going under, but's already leveraging itself each and every single month or each and every single year. Full taxes, but they can't afford it. And they give it to you for nickels on the dimes for to leverage that business. And you take the same concept and then open up 3 more other businesses and then buy other businesses out. That's a wealth transfer. Understand that. That's somebody else's wealth who they were gaining their money and gaining all of that access to their money each and every single year. Now you are in possession of it. Now it's your assets. It's your cash flow. It's your income coming in. That is a wealth transfer. All right, Jahseed, I'm sorry. I just had to break that down for somebody.
Oh, no, man, because there's somebody out there who needs to hear that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because if you're not speaking these facts like you are, you know what I mean, they'll never know. Wealth transfer happens. We're in the middle of a wealth transfer, even with the stock market right now.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is, and I'm taking advantage of it. Yeah. You know? So
buying stocks low, so when the stock goes back up in a bull, you do what?
You sell it.
Wealth transfer.
That's all it is. We've been wealth transfer since COVID. Come on now. All these billion and $1 trillion companies or whatever, they just did stock splits. I think 6-7 companies just did stock splits this year. You know, that tells me either the market finna go right back down, you know what I mean, or you can invest while this stuff is low. For example, Google was just at a little over $2,000. Did a stock split, and now Google is at after they stock split. Hold on, give me a minute. Pull it up right now. They are at Google. They are at $114. They was just at $2,000.
See that?
Now they're $114. 115. So if you get into Google now, you know what I mean, depending on how much you can afford or whatever, once they go back up, for example, you get 10 stocks, you know what I mean? 10 times 2 is what? It's $20K.
Come on, man.
You have $20K by the end of the year.
Come on, man.
So your $1,000 just turns into $20K by the end of the year. You can't tell me that's not a transfer right there.
Come on, man. They don't understand it. I had people who say, man, look, I don't understand the stock market. I don't understand this. I don't understand that. What happens is it goes over people's head. Mm-hmm. And it's okay if it goes over your head. It went over my head for years. Jahseed, how many years it went over your head, man?
Oh, man, I've been this is 2017, and oh my gosh, I literally was like, okay, I don't understand this. And they purposely do that. They purposely make it so you can't understand the stock market, whatever, but now you got so many, like I said before, you got so much out here that you can educate yourself. There's no more excuses anymore.
Bro,
I mean, ain't no more excuse. You can't say, oh, I'm broke, I can't do this. There ain't no excuse.
How can you say you broke and you can't afford? No, you can't afford not to. And I tell this to people. You can't afford not to because everything is going up. Look at the prices. I don't know when the last time you went shopping. I posted this this past weekend, man, and we were me and my wife wind up going to Costco's and Sam's Club, man. Dude, we went in there. I about nearly had a heart attack and seeing the prices of stuff that I hadn't even really I hadn't even paid attention to it. Lambo, I just didn't need to. But looking at that, my wife said, "Babe, look at these eggs." And my wife said, "Babe, do you remember what them eggs was costing?" I said, "Yeah, man, them eggs is only like $2 or something. Eggs like $8, $9 and stuff like that." I said, whoa, time out, hold on, bro. Y'all going bananas out here. And I'm looking at all of the stuff, and my wife kept saying, "Yeah, babe, look at this. This is going up. That's going up. That's going up." And it's going up. And none of your investment tools, none of your money, none of your paychecks, none of this stuff is going up. You have to go ahead and raise yourself up and vibrate on a whole nother level. If you see it going up, you need to find out, how can I get my income to go up? How can I get my reserves to go up? How can I get my wealth to go up? If that's going up, oh no, I'm going up too. I'm not getting ready to go ahead, man, and be on the bottom end of this, and this is going up, and I'm complaining like everybody else, speaking those words, those spelling out those words, that, oh, I can't afford this, and I can't afford not to do this, I can't afford. The reason, because now fear has now entered in, because they didn't pump this into you, and you've seen this, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't afford this, I can't really do this, I can't. No, you can. Transfer and everything, man, your mentality, your mind of what you've been thinking to this other side. Now we're going to find out, how can we sit down with Jahseed and sit down and learn stocks and learn how to do this. And let me tap into the book. Let me go see what tell the world is. Let me go see. Let me vibrate at something totally different. Let me see what God has bigger plan for my life than this. Because I know it's got to be better than this. If you sitting up in here, man, and you upset over milk, you upset over gas, you're upset over groceries, you're upset over your bills, everything has went up. Car insurance has went up. Cable has went up. Netflix has went up. Hulu has went up. Everything is going up in this inflation market. But your skills and your gifts to be able to go get the money. How come everything else is going up, but your skills, neither the ability for you to go get this is not going up? How come you're not going up to a whole nother level, but everything else is going up to another level? Does that even make sense? It doesn't. It doesn't. That's why we got my guy Jahseed out here, man, tonight. That's why you got Lambo speaking in here. I'm here to let you know you guys can do this. I bought a book out. Look, it's a free book. I'm telling y'all make sure y'all send me y'all email to 612-547-8826. I'm going to send y'all a free book tonight. About investments that I just dropped over the weekend that nobody even knew about. I didn't promote it, didn't need to promote it. But I wanted to give y'all guys another free gift. You understand? Listen, we're here to help y'all. This channel is here to help y'all. When I sit back and look at our people, the last thing I want to look at our people and say, man, you know what? They went to the channel and they was there every week, but they never applied nothing.
Right.
What does that mean at this point?
Right.
That means I'm out here wasting my breath. Jahseed's out here wasting his breath. We could be out, man, on some golf course somewhere. I could be out in Aspen somewhere, man. Am I lying or what, man?
No, you ain't lying. It's nice out here too, man.
That's what I'm saying. We're not on here this broadcast, man, just to be just speaking some things and facts, not the things that we're not living by. We're living by. We're walking by this thing. And we want to help you guys, man, be able to get to that point by any means necessary. Whatever it takes, by any means necessary. I told y'all, we're 10X in this thing. We're X in this thing all the way through. We are going to 10X this entire month of August, and it starts tonight. The shift starts tonight. Understand what you need to do to begin to start making a deposit, make an investment. Go on Amazon. Go on Barnes & Nobles. Go get my guy, man, Jahseed's book. Please, go get it. Go get it, man. I'm telling y'all, you want something that's going to change your life? Go get it. Here it goes right here. Tell the world about my guys, man, Stephen Jahseed Lord, available on Amazon and Barnes & Nobles. Go get the book. Apply the knowledge. Don't put it inside of your system. Changing everything, man, your mentality, the way you've been operating, the way you've been dominating, the way you've been thinking on some things. Change that and watch what happens in your life. Each and every single Tuesday, man, they say, man, Drew, y'all dropping all this fire. Yeah, we're dropping fire. But we want y'all not to just to drop the fire, y'all catch fire. What good is us dropping fire? You know, Jahseed, you coming on the broadcast, you giving out fire and everything else that you done went through, and then nobody's catching fire. We don't want to be that type of culture. We want to be the culture that catches fire and we dominate out here.
Look, I just want to tell your audience, you know, let your audience know if you're really trying to understand something. I feel like everybody, whether it's big or small, start up an investment account. There are so many investment accounts you can start out interest free. You know, I'm doing Robinhood. I love Robinhood. I've been doing it for 2017. What is 2020, 5 years now, 5-6 years now. You know what I mean? And it has changed my life drastically. Like drastically. You know, I'm not sitting here worrying about, God, man, what the hell? I got bills I got to pay. No, I don't got to do that. Not only that, when I do my residual income, I pay my bills 6 months in advance. And I'm not just saying that. I really do, because you have to create a residual income for yourself. You won't be complaining anymore. You know, so audience out there, go start up a Robinhood account, Moomoo account, or whatever investment account out there you can afford. You can start with something small. You know, if you can go out and buy $110 Jordan, you can go buy some stocks. Real talk. You know, if you go buy a $200-$300 outfit, you can go put that money in some stocks. You know what I mean? If you want your money to grow, go self-educate and figure out how to do options. You know, hit me up on Instagram. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell you everything or whatever, because information costs. You know what I mean? But I'll let you know something. You know, I used to do that. I used to tell people like, okay, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. You know what I mean? And they like, man, it's that easy. Yes, it's that easy. You know what I mean? It's really that easy. You know, and then you're gonna start to grow, and you're gonna see your money grow, and then you're gonna see your money grow. Now, when your money grow, don't go out there and do some. I get $900 now. You know what I mean? You're gonna blow that. Like, no, don't do that. Reinvest. You know what I mean?
Brother.
Compound. 10x that money. You know what I mean? You gotta 10x that money, 20x that money. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about. 10x, 20x. You know what I mean? It's about the growth of it, you know, because a lot of people they start making money, they kind of, you know, if you ain't never had money, you know what I mean, you ain't gonna know what to do with it. You're gonna miss out, but you can't do that. You know, rich stay rich because why? They're studying investing their money. They're not thinking about, I'm gonna make this money and go blow $10,000 tomorrow. Like, they don't do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I tell everybody, go research, start up an investment account, you know, and I guarantee you, life will start changing from there. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Go learn some real estate. Go buy a very, very small property. You know what I mean? And like you just saying, like, real estate will change your life, especially with interest rate. I think they raised interest rates now, but at one point, interest rates was at -0. Imagine if you would have got a property with a -0 interest rate. Like, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know if we're going to have a market crash or whatever, because the industry that I work, they're studying building. So in my mind, I'm looking like, I don't really think it's going to be a house market crash. They tell us a lot of stuff on TV. So it's like, no, I'm not going to get into that. And then you know what happens years later? Now the market just goes up. You just missed out on the biggest opportunity in your life.
Yep. Well, you know, I was explaining to my wife this earlier, exactly about how rates have been, and a lot of people don't understand that. From last year, when the banks and everything, man, now have just hiked the rates up back in March, I think it was. You've seen properties going down, the value of it going down, because they were buying properties all over value and all of that. For a lot of people don't know, like, the car bubble just popped the last couple of weeks. A lot of people don't even know that. Remember this from last year, this year, last year, the year before? Man, you can go get a used car. They was buying cars over MSRP price. They was buying cars at new dealerships, buying it all over book value price. Now you can go get a car, and you're gonna start seeing it even more and more. They're gonna be giving you more deals. Like, man, the bubble just popped now. Like what can we do now? They're gonna give you more deals, and they're gonna be cutting those rates down even more. So y'all can go take advantage over that, especially with the real estate. Real estate is becoming like that now, and a lot. You're seeing it, like, a lot of them is still up. Like, oh yeah, my property value is still up and everything. I say, yeah, in that one little section. But what about everything else around that one section? What has gone down? You're seeing it going down. And then the moment that section going down, then you start seeing the intersection the more the intersection, the more the intersection, the more the intersection. And it starts closing in like this. And a lot of people don't understand how that works. It starts from the outside and it starts moving in like this to the inside.
Facts.
So, make sure you guys, man, are taking advantage, man, of any real estate deal out there like that. If you guys.
Oh yeah, and there's nothing wrong with starting out small. Like there's nothing wrong with starting out small. You can go get you a little fixer upper. You know what I mean? Go get you a little fixer upper and fix it up and rent it out. Rent it out. Listen, I know a lot of people want to fix and flip, try to get that, higher return. But a lot of times it's steps. If you take small steps, and small steps can get you to those big steps. So if you go buy property and rent it out, at least you got some type of residual income. Just pay that mortgage on that house and keep and pocket the rest of the money. That's still a residual income. You know what I mean? And then you can make collateral off that and get you another property. You know what I mean? And what they call rinse, repeat, something. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, just keep doing that. That's how Grant Cardone did it. That's how a lot of these billionaires did it. They start out small. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to start small. They're trying to make this quick money stuff or whatever. But wealth don't come quick. Wealth comes in cycles. You know what I mean? Like what we're going through a cycle right now. Wealth transfer happens in cycles. You know what I mean? So I mean, it won't be this expensive no more. Everything will come right back down. And affordable, like gas. Gas was just at it was crazy. Well, out here in Aspen, it's freaking still $6.99. But depending on where you at, yeah, dude, I had to fill the truck up, and it was $6.99 a gallon.
$7 a gallon in Aspen.
Oh my God, yeah. I'm not joking, bro.
Man,
but you know how Aspen, these people out here,
that's money out there, man.
They don't care. They like, well, we'll pay it. It's nothing to us. You know what I mean? No offense, that's how they live out here, man. When you're around wealth, you're not complaining. You know what I mean? Plus, I had the business card. I didn't pay for it. The business paid for it. You know what I mean? But still, you know what I mean? But depending on where you at, everything happens in cycles, And if you just got to take advantage of these like I said earlier, like right now, the stock market. Oh my gosh, it's so many advantages to be taken of right now. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And if China go to, like you heard it first on here, now China go to war with Taiwan, guess what's gonna happen? The market's gonna come down some more. And when that happens, the rich people they're gonna buy up all the stocks or whatever. And everybody else gonna be, oh my god, freaking out and stuff, don't know what to do because the market is dropping and just keep dropping like they did when COVID happened. You know what I mean? People sold their stocks and 3 months later it rebounded 3-4 times than what it was before.
Yeah.
Stop paying attention to this negative stuff on TV and pay attention to your education. Pay attention to that's why I say research, because if you're not researching, you're just gonna miss out. You know what I mean? I'm tired of missing out. I'm like, I got tired of being broke. You know what I mean? 7 years ago. I didn't get to this point, by just sitting on my butt or whatever. I'm not gonna curse on him, but sitting on my butt. I got on here because I got tired. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna change my friends up. You know what? I'm gonna educate myself. You know what? I'm gonna write my next book. You know what I mean? You just get tired. Once you get tired, everything's gonna fall in place. And now I got the Lambo Drew show. Now I got something positive to watch every week. So I'm be tuning in now. Trying to get more information or whatever. And that's just what's it about, man. It's literally what's it about. I can't wait till you have they got Revolt TV. With Lambo Drew TV because it's coming, bro. It's coming.
I receive, man.
It's coming.
We was talking, man, and we just want to just help move the culture, move whatever portion of the culture and everything, man. That's following. That's the only part of the culture I'm concerned about. You following? Hey, man, let's roll. You understand? If I can help you, man, if I can help reach one, teach one, that's what we're here for, man. And I'm telling you, that's each and every Tuesday night, man. That's why we mic up, we cam up, man, and come out here, man, and just speak some facts, speak some real to the people, man, and kind of let them know, like, man, what things you can do to adjust some things. Like I said, man, you just gave them a big play for those who are out there working. Like, yo, start you that investment account. A lot of people they don't even know what investment account to start and stuff like that. They don't know what to get into. Man, start you that investment account. You don't never know what might happen for you, man. I'm telling you, dude. And what happened with you? You said, I started researching, and by the time I finished researching, I started making money off of this. And it was like, man, this is it. Some people who don't never know. that it could be just that easy of just researching.
It did not. I'm not gonna come on here and lie. It didn't happen right away, y'all.
Yeah.
It did not happen right away. It took about 3 years. It took about 3 years. I was like, why I keep losing money like this? This ain't cool. I can't afford this. But after that like middle of the 17, 18, 19, like 2019, right before COVID happened, it clicked in. I'm like, oh, this is what I'm doing wrong or whatever. And ever since then, I'm just like, man, like I said, I'm in like a 60-65% win rate. I'm trying to get to 90%, like these hedge funds, but it's coming. It's coming. But it's not. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something about win rates. And this is true. I've been doing stocks for years, many years. Sometimes in everything, man, it's not so particular about the win rates.
Mm-hmm.
Win rates and everything, man, to get it. But say if your win rates and everything, man, are you at 80, 90, 100% win rates. But say your profit and everything, man, is at 300.
Yeah.
Would you take a 60, 65 where the profit rate is at 5,000? Or would you rather that 300? Oh, wait, I made 300, but what is your win ratio? And I tell people, it's 95, 100%. Oh, well, that's fine. But what is your profits from that? Yep. Now let's go see the guy who did a 60, 65, 70% win rate. And his profits is 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. You understand? You have to understand how that works and how that concept works. Somebody can have an excellent win ratio, man, and a market and stuff like that, especially in a bear market, but they're shorting off everything and they're only making and everything $500, where the same guy and everything, man, is using his strategy on the other side. Say, hey, man, I'm only at 60, 65, but I just made $8,000.
That's facts. That's facts.
That works. You understand? Don't get so caught up when people hear numbers. Understand other numbers over exceed other numbers. Would you rather the 500 or would you rather that 5,000? I mean, just keeping in mind of what can happen and exactly how you can actually leverage yourself, man. But Jahseed, man, I love everything you're doing, man. I love everything you brought to the broadcast tonight. Is there anything, man, that you would love to tell the people, man, even more, man, about yourself? Something that we missed tonight, man, because, dude, you didn't drop so much stuff, man. I don't know.
Well, I just want to say appreciate you having me on the show. This show is like I'm gonna put you out there too, man. Like I'm gonna let everybody know about you and where to follow you and everything, because this show is really gonna change some lives, bro.
Yeah.
So keep doing what you're doing. Your flowers are here. You know what I mean? Like I said, when we link up or whatever, don't be surprised if I get you a signed copy of my book, that's coming too. So we got to link up real soon or whatever.
I want that signed copy of your book. You already know it's popping off, man. And I'm definitely going to go ahead, man, and really tap in with that, man. Thank you. Listen, for those, man, who, again, tonight, man, if you're literally trying to reach out to my guy, please, 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 man, y'all go buy this book. Tell the World by Stephen Jahseed Lark, man. It's available on the Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and where else could they actually find it, man, Jahseed?
I don't know the other reseller. There all you gotta do is Google it. It'll show you a list of stuff where it's at. But it's like literally on 7, 8, 9 different resellers. But everybody know Amazon, everybody know Barnes & Noble. So, and then you can ebook it for like $9.99 or whatever. So you know what I mean. But you got a copy for me. You know what I mean. You ain't gotta do all that. You know what I mean. We working together or whatever. So, and man, like I said, we got to link up real soon. So we definitely gonna do that.
We definitely gonna do that, man. Jahseed, you already know, man. I just love, man, great people and everything, man, who come to the broadcast, man, and they keep it real, man. Like, yo, Drew, it wasn't all peaches and cream, even in everything, man. With this investing, when I got sick and tired, man, and you out there actually on the grind, man. Like, yo, I'm grinding, and this is seed money. What I'm doing for what I really want to do on some other things. Like, most people don't keep it real. They don't keep it 100 like that, man. They don't keep it a buck at all. They want to.
You gotta keep it real, because then that stuff they start investing. Like, why I keep losing money? Wait, he didn't tell me I was gonna lose. I'm like, look, yes, I did. I said it took me about 3 years before I get to where I got to, whatever. But if you don't start somewhere, it's never gonna happen, and that's just facts. That's just simply facts,
Well, tonight, man, I really, really, really want the people to start somewhere. They can first start off, man, by going to Amazon, man, and ordering that book, man. Tell the World by my guy, man, Stephen Jahseed Lord. Y'all make sure that Barnes and Nobles pick it up, and wherever other thing, man, that you Google that name in and Google that author in, and it should pop up. And y'all make sure y'all go, please support the fam. And man, I thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for literally answering this call, man, and being like, yo, Lambo, I'm gonna come on here, man. I'm gonna speak some knowledge, man, speak some wisdom. I'm telling y'all, he's got a lot of stuff in that book. Y'all really got to go ahead and tap into that book, man. See some of the stuff that that he done talked about on here tonight. It'll help change a lot of y'all life. Y'all be stop going through most of the negative stuff that they've been going through, man. They be like, you know what? I feel a whole lot peaceful in life after I
Much love, Drew. Much love, man. I appreciate everything. I appreciate you having me on. I appreciate the shout outs. I appreciate everything because the blessings come your way. It's coming your way. Trust me, believe it's coming your way. It's happening already. You know, it's happening already.
I receive. I'm tapped all the way in, bro. And like I said, we're going to link together. You can even say less than that, man. You know, for real. My wife just said, man, we coming to Aspen. I'm like, oh, Lord. Hey, we coming to Aspen, but we ain't about to do that $6.99 gas.
Y'all are lucky out here.
Hey, man, yeah, that's a nice trip. What is that? 3.5, 4 hours away from Denver?
Oh man, about 4 hours away. Depending on how you drive. I know you got a nice vehicle, so you can make it. You can make it 3 hours.
I don't want to hear that, man. I'm gonna be doing the speed limit because I know they got some mountains up there. I'm gonna be like, yeah.
That's what I said. I wish I could show y'all I don't know without cutting it out, but I don't know if you can see.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, man, it's beautiful out here, brother.
I'm looking at that. See them mountains back there, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. Look at that, man. See. My guy Kennard Haney said, yeah, 17K, 1 million. Yeah. It's official and everything, man, for real. My wife said 5 hours. It's 5 hours. 5 hours from Denver?
I don't know. It depends on where you at. Let me just say that. Depending on where you at.
Okay.
So, you know, so it was about 4 hours. It was about 3.5, 4 hours for me. So
okay.
It depends on your location.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We'll be coming from more Aurora area and stuff like that. So
it'll be about like 5 hours.
Yeah. We gotta cut all the way across and everything to the other side and stuff like that. Now my wife said 3. She says 3 now. So okay. Whatever my wife say, baby, don't even worry about it. We just gonna get up there and go, and we're gonna pack our own gas. So
absolutely.
So we ain't gotta worry about it. Well, man, listen, thank you for coming to the show again, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow them. Listen, if they can follow you, man, where can they follow you at? You got a social media?
I'm definitely on Instagram, man. Instagram.com, Stephen Jahseed Lark on Instagram. Or you can also type in Tell the World Universe. Which is, on my page as well. So tell _the _world _universe.
Okay, you got me. I didn't sit back up in here. Let me see if I got it right, man, because I didn't turn around, boy. I remember seeing it. I was looking at it. Did I do it right?
Yes. Oh wow. Yes, you did. Yes, sir.
Well, that pin game. I'm trying to get that pin game fast.
Oh, I was saying, man, you got quick.
I'm in there trying. You see me, Jahseed. I'm trying, bro. Don't worry about it, man. Man, y'all, please go follow him on IG at Tell the World with underscores in between. You did almost a Jamal Titus, a crypto Confessions of a Crypto Addict with all underscores in between. I love that underscores in between, y'all, man. So, man, y'all go follow him. Please go follow him, man. If y'all can, man, if y'all need any questions or whatever, man, make sure y'all go ahead and DM him. If he hits y'all with his fee, because y'all want to learn some information, make sure you pay that fee. Get it right, man. Because truly, man, information is not always free. Sometimes and everything, man, information is going to cost you some skin in the game. And truly, man, Jahseed has definitely, man, he has paid and everything the price. So my guy, y'all go follow Jahseed, man. Make sure y'all show some love, man. Hit him up, man. See some great things, man. Some past things that he actually even had on there. Some great things he's always promoting for real, man. Yeah. Look, my wife she had to put on there. It's 3 hours. I just Googled it. All right, baby. It's 3 hours. We got that. We We packing our own gas though, but it's 3 hours. All right. She know me. She know my deal is I be like, yeah. Somebody say you need gas money. I had $30 on you. We gonna see how far this $30 go.
Well, again, man, I appreciate you having me on, man. I gotta go hit the treadmill. You know, I gotta keep my physique in there.
Man, go ahead, hit the treadmill because man, I see you on it, bro. You be out there looking like Mr. T back there, man. Like you rack somebody up, man. Listen, we thank you. We thank you. We're showing love. We're giving you flowers and everything, man, for what you do. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my guy, man, on IG and Tell the World, man, with underscores in between each and every single one of them. And make sure, please, y'all go ahead, man, and cop the book. Whatever you do, go cop the book, man. Tell the World. But my guy, man, Stephen Jahseed Lark, man, on Amazon or Barnes & Nobles. Type it in, man, and you guys definitely be blessed off of that. Again, thanks for coming to the show tonight, man. Thank each and every single one of y'all for tuning into the broadcast. Again, you guys have been tuning into the Leverage Show. Make sure y'all go ahead and text the number 612-547-8826 for your free ebook. I've actually dropped the book, man, on crypto, a blockchain crypto investment strategy guide. It's free. Just go on ahead, man, and just text the number. I'll make sure you guys are going ahead, man. Text me the number with your email. I'll send that out to you free of charge. Don't even worry about it. Make sure you guys are in that. And if you guys missed the broadcast last week, make sure y'all go ahead and rewatch that broadcast again for a lot of the other downloads that we actually got that was free of charge as well, man. We're just trying to empower our community and help you guys move forward, man, in a better world. Again, y'all go make sure you support Tell the World, man, by my guy, man, Stephen Jahseed Lark. And y'all make sure, man, y'all go support the love and make sure y'all go follow him, man, and tell the universe, man, with all underscores for gear, for real. Listen, LA Law say thanks. This was another amazing live stream. Hey, we try to make it another live streams, man, each and every single week, man, on the Leverage Drew Lambert Show. We make sure we do what we do. We bring the hottest guests so you guys can get the hottest information and may dominate out here, man, in your arenas and dominate in your communities, man. Listen, you guys, we are out of time. We are not out of message. Thank y'all guys for tuning in, man, to the Lambo Drew Leverage Show. Thank my special guy, man, Mr. Man, Stephen Jahseed Lark, for coming on to the broadcast. Make sure y'all go tap in with them. And make sure next week y'all tune in again, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. We'll be right back here on Tuesday night, man, doing what we do again, educating y'all, empowering y'all, and uplifting y'all. Y'all don't want to miss no episode, man, in the month of August. I told y'all, man, we are in the building, man. Again, we are not out of time, man. No, we're out of time, but we're not out of message. But definitely, we're going to see y'all, man, on the replay, man. My wifey says, man, thank you, Jahseed, man, for coming on here, man, showing love. Thank you showing love, man. For real. You get kudos and everything, man, with his wifey, because you had a pen game going, man, with that Google stuff, man, for that Aspen, all right? So listen, thank you guys again, man. We love you guys, man. You guys have an awesome, great week, safe week. Many blessings on y'all. Again, make sure y'all tap in, man, and get y'all free. And we're going to make sure we take care of y'all, man, with that number. All right, man. Love y'all. Take care, man. God bless.